Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
We get started on 24-hour temperature cast, and this morning got some numbers way up in the 70s again. Some spots will be pushing 80 even early. I think highs today are going to spend quite a few hours in the lower and mid 90s, so it's more of what we've been having, and I think it's going to continue for most of this week. Showers are the one thing that really would help the afternoon numbers, but we've been a little hard pressed to get those showers these past couple of days, and I think that's going to continue too. So while the radar is pretty quiet, there's at least a little hiccup, maybe a little south and west of Apalachicola. Now this is actually moving away from land, not towards, but we'll see if any other showers back behind it might be able to clip some of our coastal areas. I think best shots for the most showers today are going to be in the southernmost sections and the easternmost sections, similar to where we've seen our best chances for showers over the past couple of days. I mean, we're starting at 77 in Valdosta. We're starting at 79 in Tallahassee. Thomasville a little bit cooler, 73 this morning. Got those dew point numbers in the low to mid 70s, so it is plenty sticky and gross outside again. All around the area, the temperatures are spanning the 70s. From that 70 in Blakely to that 79 at Tallahassee. It's 76 this morning in Perry. It's 75 at Quincy. It's 74 in Moultrie. It's 73 at Camilla. Now, I don't think it's going to be a breezy day, but I do think we're going to notice that breeze at times out of the northeast and east. That's usually one of those wind directions. It doesn't really help bring out a lot of showers, but it doesn't really hurt it. I think over the next 2 or 3 days, we're going to hope for some afternoon showers. Some of us are going to get some, but not everybody will get wet. And that means a lot of those thirsty lawns, gardens, and greens are going to continue to be a little extra crunchy out there. I don't see a lot of fog. I don't expect a lot of fog. Now, here's what we've got big picture. Real quiet for the eastern half of the country still. Not a lot of organized anything along the Gulf Coast or out into the water. What we've just got is a very stagnant pattern. That looks like it's going to continue. The afternoon sea breezes will try to fire up a couple of showers. I think there can be some. I just don't think it's going to be an everybody gets wet kind of deal, and I don't think they're going to last very long. So some spots lucky enough to get showers these next few afternoons. Maybe we don't see those temperatures stay so hot for so long, but if these showers wait till 3, 4, 5, 6 p.m., yeah, it's going to be a lot of hours up over 90 again. So we got to expect that and be ready for it. I think that goes for most of the first half of this week. We'll see if a few things can change for the second half of the week. Doesn't look like it or feel like it yet, but it's still early. Things are nice and quiet in the tropics. I don't see anything in the Gulf or the Caribbean that has any real life to it. Maybe a couple of pockets of showers trying, but nothing that looks like it's developing rapidly. Anything across the Atlantic is real quiet too and should stay that way. So nice and quiet across the tropics. We like it when that's the case. On the Gulf today, winds out of the east 8 to 18, seas 2 to 4 feet. We'll put a light to moderate chop in the protected waters. The Gulf forecast for the next couple days seems fairly quiet. We'll see if anything changes later this week. 70s, 80s will go with mostly clear this morning. Temperatures will rise quickly, especially when we get those better breaks of sunshine, and there should be plenty of those. We'll put the rain chance around 40% for this afternoon. I do think there'll be some showers. I just don't think it's going to be all over the place. And if we do have to wait till 5, 6, 7 o'clock, then it's a lot of hours of hot to go with humid, and most of us are going to be dealing with that today. It stays muggy tonight. We'll call it partly cloudy. Any of the showers that do fire up, they'll fizzle out. And you know, this forecast looks a whole lot of the same, I think, for most days this week. Low to mid 90s in the afternoons. How long we stay that hot will depend on who's lucky enough to get some showers. And I think the overnight temperatures are going to stay in the mid 70s each day. So a very August-like forecast for our last week of August.